We're here with Ryan and Kelly from Garden State Radio.
What's up?
Hey.
How did you guys come up with the name?
Our old guitar player.
Yeah, it was like the first rendition of the band. This kid, Brian, that was in the band, came up with the name, and we were searching for one, so we just took it. I would have changed it if it was present day. I would have called this ours something different.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't in the music business?
I really like animals, and I actually went to school for skincare, so I have my license as an esthetician. So I'd probably be doing like working in a spa or doing something with animals. What about you?
And I'd be flipping burgers.
What are you doing?
No, I don't know. I'd probably just be working a construction job or something fun.
What's some of your best memories with the band?
Oh God, there's so many. Well, we met. I mean, we met through GSR, so that's probably one of my favorites.
Good memory.
Oh. What? Did you hear this?
I'm just joking.
Sure.
I don't know.
There's a lot. There's so many. God.
And you got video proof of it now, too.
Oh yeah, she can use it against me.
Oh yeah. I will.
I don't know. There's really so many.
There's just so it's too many to think of actually. I can't even think. I'm too tired.
Every week has its own memories.
Oh,
Definitely something different every week.
Like Planet Secrets and just Thon was amazing. That was probably one of my favorite memories. That was cool. I walked out on stage and I was like, this is real life. It was just I had the best that was fun.
Yeah.
That was something cool. Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite memories.
What's some of the oddest or weirdest things you've seen or had done by fans?
That's another one. Too many weird things. Wait a minute. That girl last week that was showing her boobs to everybody and her vagina.
I mean, we're constantly seeing boobs and vagina, so
Oh yeah. People just, ooh, hey, all right.
it keeps that interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit.
we had a girl once laid down underneath of Bobby's car
Oh yeah.
and wait for someone to rescue her, and he was pretty stranded because this drunk girl was literally laying under his front tire.
Yeah.
That's the first one. that
There's
comes to
too
mind.
many. I can't even think.
There are too many.
It's just people are nuts.
How do you feel fans affect your show?
100%.
Oh.
If there were the more people that come out, the better it always is. Obviously.
Energy's better.
Yeah, especially when it's people you know and you get to know, and people that you get close with. It's a lot more intimate, a lot more fun, and they'll always give you more energy than just the average person that goes out to see a show.
Yeah. There's a lot of awesome ones.
How does this lineup compare to past lineups?
Oh, this is the best.
Yeah, I think we were always looking for like that last fit, and this lineup now, I think everybody has an important part of the band and what they do in the band. I think everybody has a straight head as far as promoting the band and working and learning new songs and caring about the product, and I think we finally got that with all four of
Yeah,
us.
it's like it took us a long time. We've been in the band for 5 years, and people don't even realize that we've been around that long because it's been me and him, and we've gone through like how many people?
That's the one
Like
thing that's
9
always
people,
been
10 people, like over the years, and now we finally have that right.
Yeah, I'd say that's the hardest part of a band is finding the right
Right
people.
musicians, yeah, it's a lot of work. You don't realize.
How do you prepare for a show?
Kelly sleeps.
I take naps. I eat a lot of food. I drink tea. I do vocal warm-ups sometimes, and I never drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I always drink water when I sing.
I am the opposite. I
Ryan
have
drinks 2 beers every time.
at least 2 beers before we start, and
Oh, look who it is.
and then Bobby.
And then Bobby shows up late, all the time with a suitcase.
He's always
This
traveling. We don't know what. We think it's heads. We think he carries heads in his suitcase.
Help?
Bring the
We're so
suitcase
good.
with
Come
us.
over here.
How do you prepare for a show? We're on that.
That's the question.
What's the question?
How do you prepare for a show?
Yeah, step in.
What do you do? He wears a scarf.
Yeah, I keep Always keep your throat warm.
Yep.
Even in the
You
summer,
always
you
tell
gotta,
me.
swear to God, once it gets chilly, you use your voice. So what's the question on that?
That's it.
How do you prepare for a show?
How do you
What's the
prepare?
question?
We said Kelly sleeps.
I warm up like 5 minutes before we go on, just quickly. Wear a scarf.
You don't drink though either. You're like
No, I drink shots and I drink water.
Yeah.
I don't
and Red Bull.
sugar free.
Oh, but you shouldn't drink caffeine when you say it's bad for you.
Well, there's days you're like this. It's the 5th night of the week, and you're like, I need something.
Yeah, see, I'm always like, I wake up like this. Ryan wants to kill me. Just how I am.
How does this band compare to other bands you've been in the past?
I think this band to me has the most energy. I've always felt like I've been in that, like bands, and now I feel like I'm in something different. I feel like I have a group of people working with us that like we can do more than just be a band. I think we could be, something to really go out and see.
Yeah.
This is the band I've always wanted to be. I've always liked theatrics, like, putting on a show. I mean, we have great vocals too, and great rhythm section, great everything, but I just always wanted to do more than just be a band, because I mean, you can always just play music, but to put on a show, and we just want to keep taking this to new levels and see where we can go with it.
When I was even in like a cover band with Rose. I was with my dad and my brother. It was awful. It was like the Partridge Family. I never will do that again. I love them, but no way. Oh God.
How do you prepare to play a new room?
I always like New Room.
I do
get
too,
there.
yeah.
I get there really early, and I make sure to make phone calls weeks beforehand before getting there. I like to get to know people that we're going to be working for. So I'll try to learn people's names, and I'll try to get in there and make sure I know who I'm supposed to talk to and who's I'm going to be helping and working with, and who's going to be helping me.
We kind of ask the bartenders too, we're like, all right, what seems to be this, we kind of do a little bit of everything, but, some rooms that the older stuff goes over more, some rooms the newer stuff goes over. We kind of ask them, like, hey, what seems to be what people like here? So
They're the rock of the whole foundation.
Yeah.
Because if they're happy, then everybody's
But I like playing new rooms. That's like my favorite.
Yeah, I like it.
It's different.
Do you feel it's easier to play a venue or area the more you play it?
Definitely.
Oh,
yes and no.
Frequency is a different
I think it is,
thing.
but at the same time, you have your showstoppers, you have things that, so you want to still keep, we try to keep it as fresh as we can, so every time we come back to a new area, they hear something they've never heard before, because some bands that we've seen, like, we go and see them, and it's like, you can almost predict what song's coming next, and we never want people to go, oh,
I agree.
this song,
I agree.
and so it's more of a challenge to just keep it fresh, but
And hitting the same place. I mean, once every couple of weeks or every other week or whatever you want to do. However you do it. But yeah, keeping it fresh is most important. The more frequent you are in an area.
where's Nick?
I don't know.
How do you decide? How do you decide what songs you're gonna cover when you're adding songs into your set list?
I mean, first we look at what's going on in right now, like in pop culture. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, we were doing Elvis and stuff, So we were looking at that and like top 40 and.
We give things a chance, and then there's certain songs, for whatever reason, even if it's a hit, it just doesn't connect with people. And so, sometimes but we kind of hear songs that we personally like, say, oh, that'd be great for your voice, or this would be good for my voice, or this, So, we try to do a little bit of everything. And we look at Billboard, we look at different things,
And even the older songs, we put those together and, hit you with the hard stuff.
we're always taking suggestions too. Anybody wants to hear something, we try to say, yeah, that might be good, but.
Do you have a favorite area to play? If so, why?
It seems like we've been in Maryland a lot.
Yeah, lately, I don't know, we're in New Jersey, man, but for some reason we're becoming a Maryland band, where it seems like the last 3 weekends we've been to Maryland.
Yeah.
We're
We're
there
like
again
in
this
Maryland this
weekend.
whole month.
But then in December, we're like not traveling around the world, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But Secrets in Ocean City, Maryland is
Yeah.
definitely one of my favorites. The
Mine too,
stages, you know, we get to do our full show there, and there's so much room to run around and
Yeah.
jump. And the crowd from the first song is always,
always energy,
they're expecting you to be high energy and good. So Secrets is one of them. Molten Lounge is definitely one of our favorite casinos.
I like Maryland Live.
Maryland Live too,
Yeah.
Borgata is fun. Valley's Mountain Bar is one of our new favorites.
Yeah.
I like Boston too when Tony's doing sound.
We like, you know, everywhere, you know, we try to have, whether it's 10 people there or 4,000, we try to just have, you know,
And we'll
fun.
still
and-
put on the same show, even
yeah,
though.
we never try to mount it in because, you know, like, oh, it's one of those nights, it's not crowded.
The night goes long if you give up on the crowd. You know,
You gotta have fun, you know.
you gotta keep trying to get up to the last song.
Because some places like here, sometimes it takes to a third set for people to be ready to
Yeah.
get out
And
there.
for us, you know, we're new in Pennsylvania. We're kind of an unknown. It's probably the only area that we haven't been going. Boston big and Maryland. We're starting to really come on, and for whatever reason, we just couldn't get into Pennsylvania. Now we're starting to get a lot more rooms, and you know, trying to build a new thing. So it's for appreciate you guys and everybody coming out because you know it's where it starts.
Yeah.
It's new.
Yeah, sounds great.
When you have to drive home at night, especially on long drives, how do you stay awake?
No, me and Bobby do. We drive crazy hours.
Yeah, we there's times like, you know, I'm a night person. Like I can't after a show. It takes me a while to unwind. So sometimes if it's a 3-hour drive, I'd rather get on the road and drive home and stay. Because some of the hotels they put us in are, you know, like
I drink a coffee probably about.
Yeah,
Probably not this big.
we usually stay overnight depending on where it is.
we kind of have a rule when we're starting to crash and
Yeah,
someone's
you
getting
gotta-
tired,
you
we
gotta
call
get-
each other and say hey, and it kind of wakens you up. But for the most part, if I get tired, and you know, I pull over and take a 20-minute cat nap, and I'm
Yeah,
ready to
well,
go.
Bobby, I almost fell asleep because I'm starting to drive now. I used to drive with him, and now I'm driving everywhere, and I'll be driving.
You can't even.
And I can't drink
that's-
caffeine, so I've been drinking caffeine at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's awful. And I still fall asleep.
But yeah, we just try to, you know.
I'm just tired.
Usually, I'm usually good till about 5, 6 in the morning because usually when
Then I
our
get a
days
second
off,
window when the sun comes up.
because we're
I'm
used
about ready
to
for bed now.
it. She's not as much
Good night.
used to it. We're used to it because when we're not playing, usually we're up till 5 in the morning anyway, working on ideas. And Kelly, I'll see a text on Facebook at 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, why is she up so early?
I just went to bed. and shit.
Because when we're not playing, I go to bed at like 9 o'clock at night. Been active.
Do you have any favorite bands on like the local scene to go see?
We never get a chance to go see the
One of
band.
my favorite
Oh, I love
On the
bands.
occasion, you
Gypsy-
do get to go out.
Gypsy
Gypsy
Wisdom's my
Wisdom.
favorite. I love Courtney.
We saw them in Borgata, and that whole band is just so talented.
Yeah, they're really good.
I was a big fan of Steel the Sky. I like those guys.
Never saw
Megan, which is not with them anymore, she's great.
I never really saw
Yeah, I think
them
Gypsy
any-
Wisdom's my favorite. They're just, every one of the bands
down
so
to
talented
earth,
and
and they're real people.
just
which
they
I
do well.
appreciate.
Who else?
I've never seen anybody else.
We don't get to see many bands, unfortunately. I haven't.
I would like to.
Yeah.
You
can't
only
really,
see
it's so hard.
what's on the
Like,
internet.
if there's an off night, it's kind of like a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday is our only chance. And if we're lucky enough, we'll, you know, and trying to come down here on a Thursday, and it's
It's hard.
So,
Do you have a favorite song to perform? If so, why?
You know what I like lately that rather be.
Me
Yeah.
too. I actually like singing that.
rather
yeah.
be Smugs. It's like nothing like anything we do.
I like doing Anaconda.
There's so many songs that I like
My
for
favorite.
different reasons. Like I love like singing the Muse songs and a lot of the rock stuff and anything that's challenging, but you know you don't always get to play it in certain rooms. And even like Don't Stop Believing, this song's been through the ringer and every band plays it. We hate it, but like people ask for it. So you know we try to. I know. That's how I feel. But
Yeah, I
at the
like
end of the
rapping.
day-
Do you like rapping? I love rapping.
I'm not as good as rapping.
Yeah,
as
but
you
see,
are.
I swear to God, it like comes in my body and I become like Nicki Minaj. But I like
It's
it.
true. I like everything. I mean,
crazy.
I try to make every song like, you know, even if I don't particularly would listen to it, like you try to make it your own and have fun with it.
I like Dark Horse too. That's one of my other favorites.
Yeah, I like
singing
ET
that.
is fun because we have
Yeah.
the mask with our whole show. It's, you know, it's almost like an alien invasion and we kind of get really robotic. That's one of my
Mine
favorites.
wants to be taken by the mothership.
And that may happen. That may happen.
Scary. It's one dating.
You got anything you want to add?
Nope, that's it. Thank you, guys.
Guys, are you guys?
Let's interview you.
Interview time.
Who was born first?